Hello everyone, welcome to Wallah. So we are back with another session of BARC Interview Guidance Program. So we have Antim with us. So let's start the session. Antim, can you please introduce yourself?
Yes, my name is Antim. I am from Rohtak, which is in Haryana. I have done my schooling from my hometown, Mehem, and uh, after that, I pursued my BTech engineering in discipline from NIT Kurukshetra with aggregate marks 85% out of 100 and 9.5 CGPA on a scale of 10. I have achieved 558 AIR in GATE 2026 and cleared 2026 prelims exam, and I'm going to appear in mains this time. Apart from that, uh, I have done NHI project which was on pre-stressed concrete. It was a minor bridge construction on the Highway 44 uh, at the Jalandhar section. And regarding my extracurricular activities, I was volunteer in NSS at my time and a member of ASC, American Society of Civil Engineers, uh, in my college. Uh, so this was all about me.
That's good. That's good, Antim. What are your favorite subjects?
Sir, my favorite subjects soil mechanics, rather say geotechnical engineering, and next one is the solid strength of materials (SOM) and structural analysis. And one, if I would name one more, it will be environmental engineering.
That's good. Uh, Antim, can you tell me what are the differences between your determinate beam or indeterminate beam?
Okay, sir. So determinate beam is that beam which we can, if it is statically determinate, mean there are two type of determinacy. If it is static and kinematic. If it is a statically determinate beam, then we can analyze it by the static equilibrium equation. That is summation moment at any point is equals to zero. Summation of vertical forces zero. Summation of horizontal forces zero. And if it is statically indeterminate beam, then we are supposed to have one or two according to the redundants, according to the redundant forces like reactions. According to that, we must have some compatibility equation to solve that, like deflection at any support must be or zero, or if it is an internal hinge, then deflection of left and right must be equal. Like these compatibility equation will be required. And regarding kinematically determinate, like we are sure about all the deflections, all the angles that we know about that. But in kinematically indeterminate beam, we are not sure certainty about the magnitude and direction of the displacements, angular or vertical translational displacements. Yes.
Very good, very good. Now, you have mentioned that in statically determinate, we calculate Fx0,
Yes, sir.
right? Fy0, and
Yes, sir.
third one was moment was 0, right?
Yes, sir.
This moment is calculated about which axis?
Okay, sir. Sir, it is like if we are taking cross section of beam as x and y, like this one is x and this one is y, then we are calculating about the z axis.
Very good. Now, when we determine the Hooke's law,
Yes, sir.
what are my assumptions?
Hooke's law. Okay. Sir, it's assumptions. First, the structure must be, the material must be homogeneous, isotropic, linearly elastic. Uh, these three assumptions basically we assume while considering the Hooke's law.
Okay. And there was a assumption that plane section remains should plane. Where was it?
So I think it was in working stress method, and in limit state method, we assume that plane section will remain plane even after bending. That means like if it is plane, then we can consider that strain profile will be linear with respect to the cross section. When we move in the cross section, then it will be.
You have mentioned the working stress method and limit state method, right?
Yes, sir.
These are two school of thoughts for design of various civil engineering structures.
Yes, sir.
Which one we use currently?
Sir, we use limit state method for structures, but we use working stress method as well, but in very limited spaces. With considering economy, we will consider always limit state method. But if we are designing like storage structure for the aggressive chemicals, then we will go for working stress method mostly.
Like aggressive chemicals, like
aggressive chemicals, not like say nuclear reactors, like those kind of structures, or aggressive chemicals like if we are storing some chemical like some acid H2SO4 HCl, like
is it
that.
only limited to aggressive chemicals?
No, sir, it can be where tidal zones, in very tidal zones we can also use.
Currently, you are living in which city?
So I'm living in Rohtak, which is
Rohtak.
situated in Haryana.
So there must be a colony in the colony you might be placed, right?
Yes, sir.
From where do you get your water supply?
So I got in our language we call it a nair or a canal rather say.
So directly from canal you get the water to your home?
No, sir, there is a water tank.
There,
Pipelines are
there is
there.
a water tank, right?
Yes, sir.
And that might be an overhead water tank?
No, sir, it is an like storage structure is a simple water tank only, and then pump will give the water.
Let's
There's
say,
a vast.
let's say you have an overhead water tank. You might have seen overhead water tank in the vicinity. There might
Yes,
be
sir.
few in Rohtak.
Yes, sir. In my college, I have seen overhead water tanks.
And how do you, if you have to design that, which school of thought you will pick?
So working stress method.
But that's, you are preserving only water over there.
Sir, actually, I think we cannot afford a crack in water tank.
No. You cannot afford crack in a multi-story building also. Like
Yeah, sir.
Let's say there is a building which has 100 floors. We have such buildings in Bombay, right?
Yes, sir.
There is a building of 100 floor and each floor has around 4 flats. And let's say that building is located somewhere in South Mumbai. And the cost of each floor is 10 crore. And the people who might be living in all those flats will be big shots. Can you afford cracks in those buildings?
No, sir.
Then what is the logic that we still design these structures with working stress? Fine. Tell me the difference between the limit state design and the working stress design.
Okay, sir. Sir, the difference is working stress method work on the basis of stress. It is a stress-based approach. The limit state method is a strain-based approach. Like in working stress method, we limit the stresses. There is permissible stress limit. We cannot exceed our stresses beyond that. But in limit state method, there is a permissible strain which we cannot go after that. And in limit state method, we go in the inelastic zone as well, because in limit state method the first assumption is like one of the assumption is the strain in steel at the time of failure must be greater than 0.02 plus 0.87 f by upon es. That is the yield strain. So at the time of failure, if strain is greater than that, that means it has given us some sort of deflection, like some sort of sign of failure, and after that we keep on increasing the load, like we will allow to increase the load, we will allow to increase the stress till the point strain in concrete which is 0.0035 in bending, I'm saying. And in working stress method, there are permissible stress values which are given, like for compression in concrete under bending, it is almost factor is 3 factor of safety. Although like working stress method has not given factor of safety word, but like if we say the stress in the concrete allowed and uh, its strength upon the permissible stresses, it will come out to be approximately 3. If we take the case of bending.
And generally in Rohtak, what are the main issues related to water? Because I'm not from Rohtak or I'm not from Haryana. So sometime I heard a news that in Haryana waterlogging issue is also there. And then at the same time I heard some news that in Haryana groundwater is also depleting it. So
Yes,
these are the two
groundwater is
distinct things, na? So can you explain that? Is that a real thing or I'm just getting a fake news?
not a fake news at all, sir. This problem is not at large scale, so we can identify like we are on a not on a large scale, but at few scattered places it has been found. The news maybe to and regarding my home. Regarding my home, in many farmers have complained that their tube well has sink down. Like these problems have started
So
arising, or
if that happens, that means issues is there, na? If
yes, sir.
groundwater is depleting, that means issue is there. And
Yes, sir.
I think you have already mentioned that in your home water is coming through canal, so you don't
Uh,
have any direct access to groundwater.
no, sir. No ground, not from groundwater. We don't take. But at the
Why?
individual level, we have hand pumps in our house.
So why generally people are not using groundwater in Haryana or in
Sir, because
specific to Rohtak?
sir, it is alkaline in nature. Like many, uh, it is not
So
the water
alkalinity is
that
a issue for us. Nowadays, you see this RO treatment and all, they go for alkaline water. So alkaline water, is that an issue for us?
uh, sir, instrument like a washing machine, or we can uh, for bathing or for washing clothes or for utensils, they have some white mark on clothes, on
Is that due
utensils.
to alkalinity or is that due to hardness or chloride?
Sir, it is due to hardness, more or less.
But you said alkalinity.
um, I apologize for that, sir.
So one of the reason is salinity. Salinity is
Yes,
very high in Haryana, in specific to this reason.
yes, sir.
That's why even though you are access to the groundwater, but you cannot use it directly. That's why we are
Yes,
dependent on some treatment type of thing, or you can have access of any canal.
yes,
I
sir.
think I have seen your resume and you have worked on related to some Yamuna work. Is it what?
Sir, sir, that was not that I have visited Yamuna. It was an a project, not a project, but only an we used to visit that lab. We have a lecture. We have a assigned professor for that. That was HEC-HMS. We have delineate the catch basin of Yamuna River.
So
Not
according to you,
complete
like a general
catch
question, if
basin.
I ask, specific to Yamuna, while doing that class or while doing that research, have you searched what is the complete length profile of Yamuna River in Haryana?
So Yamuna is at the bound. Yamuna is at the boundary of Haryana, not in the like middle of the Haryana or something like that. The catch basin of Yamuna lies in Haryana.
So in which district it enters?
Sir, it takes water from. Sir, we have not go when in depth, but I think it is from the boundary regions like Sonipat or Sonipat, not from Rohtak, Sonipat, and like Hisar, not Hisar, some upper regions like
Okay.
Panchkula
Antim,
and
I
that
think you are
part.
talking about from canal you used to take water, na? So what is the name of that canal? Any
Sir, it
specific
is
name we have?
no, sir. The Western Yamuna. In large, we like Haryana get water from the Jawaharlal Nehru uh, canal. It passes from the Rohtak. Its name is Jawaharlal Nehru Canal. But in major portion, Haryana gets water from the West Yamuna Canal. And
Okay. It is Western Yamuna Canal mostly.
yes, sir, Western Yamuna Canal.
Regarding the salinity, what is the drinking water standard for the chloride?
Chloride, sir.
Yes.
It's 200 mg per liter as CaCO3, sir.
252.
1,000, sorry. I apologize for that.
So
1,000 mg per liter.
is this the range or is this the limit?
Sir, this is the range. Limit is like acceptable limit is 250 and rejection limit is 1,000 mg per liter.
Generally, in a titration process, we have three important things. One is the which titrant you are using it.
Yes,
Another
sir.
one is which indicator you are using it. And the third
Yes,
one
sir.
is the ultimate analysis part. So can you tell me the titrant and the indicator which we use in the, I will say, chloride determination test?
Sir, I think the titrant we use is AgNO3, silver nitrate.
Okay.
And the indicator that we use is, sorry, sir, I'm not recalling it. I have studied it, but I'm not able to recall the exact.
That's okay. Generally, what happens now, like in BRC, if you join, we have a separate department for air quality testing.
Yes, sir.
So have you heard about AQI?
Yes, sir, I have heard about that.
India is having a proper AQI or we are dependent on some international nation?
Sir, I think after Swachh Bharat Abhiyan, India is having its own AQI.